Welcome to the Card Cartel podcast, where shadows speak, secrets surface, and the cards never lie. I'm your host, Vanny La Bruja, tarot reader, truth digger, and spiritual rebel. Every month, we dive deep into the hidden realms, decode messages from the divine, and spill the tea the universe has been dying to serve to you. So light your candles, silence the noise. Let's see what the cards have to say for this month. You can catch your zodiac sign reading every month on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Just search for Card Cartel Tarot, and welcome to the cartel. Please keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates and throw away the rest. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can go to Card Cartel Tarot on Instagram and click the link in the bio. Everything is there for private readings. I also encourage you to listen to your sun, moon, and rising signs to get the most message. Virgo, welcome to your reading for August 2025. We're going to start off with a spirit animal oracle card to get your general advice to begin. I'm going to pull a total of 9 cards, 3 for general, 3 for career and finance, and 3 for love, and we're going to see what's going on for you in the month of August. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, the link is everywhere in all the bios. So here we go for Virgo. All right, we have B Spirit, number 7. If that number is significant to you guys in any way, it says sweet results await. So far, it looks like August is going to be a good month for you Virgos. We are doing Virgo sun, moon, or rising signs. So this is the oracle message straight from the book. It says, the B Spirit's message is that sweet rewards are on their way if you are willing to get your ego out of the way and immerse yourself in the connected energy of all things. B Spirit knows not to let a sense of being separate self get in the way of a good thing. Spirit is always producing honey, miracles, and magic are everywhere. When you connect with the great hive, you are vibrating and buzzing in exquisite harmony with all. B Spirit asks that your focus be on connectivity. Your body, heart, soul, and psyche experience total interconnectedness and a true integration when you self-forget, when you remember that you're part of a greater unified consciousness. Moving from separation into connection, from self-centered limitation to spirit-centered infinite possibility and potential, you become busy as a bee, enjoying the gifts of B Spirit. Fully in alignment with your highest expression of yourself, your heart opens and creativity rushes through you seemingly without effort as you experience that nothing feels like work. Industriousness is driven by enthusiasm and inner motivation. Excuse me. And time seems to fly by quickly as the hive supports you in the making of honey. Do you feel the presence of your helpers in the hidden realms adding their energy to your creations? Magical results are taking form and will be sweeter than you expected. B Spirit wants you to remember that your part in the divine partnership with the conscious universe is being rewarded, even if you can't see that yet, and ask that you share your good fortune, as there is plenty of honey for all. Be a part of the larger whole, the force that brings forth all that is sweet and delightful. Cute message. We're going to get 2 other oracle cards just to see what's going on for August 2025 for my Virgos. Sweet results await. One more. The first one is Mercury retrograde, which is funny because I believe Mercury will be retrograde by the time you guys watch this video, or at least in the shadow periods. And then we have sexuality. So Mercury retrograde says electronic issues, communication issues, review everything. So when Mercury is retrograde, it is a time to do things that start with RE. So review, revise, recalibrate, rethink, all of the things. Sexuality, it says someone is still figuring themselves out. So some of you could just be on that journey. Let's see. Let's see what the tarot says. This could be you with that sexuality card, or someone very close to you. I feel like you guys in August are going through some sort of like spiritual transformation. With this sweet results await card with that bee spirit, I feel like maybe you've been kind of stuck in a rut and this is just letting you know that things are going to get better. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and Temperance. Judgment and Temperance are very spiritual cards to me. That's how I read them. The Five of Pentacles has to do with like some kind of lack mindset, feeling lost. Maybe you guys have been isolating yourselves. Maybe you guys have been worried about something. Could be particularly in money or being insecure about something, or maybe someone left you feeling out in the cold. It is a card about instability. Maybe if some of you are still trying to figure yourselves out or your sexual orientation or any of that, maybe that could be that. But you do have the Judgment card with Temperance for your just overall message. Judgment is a card of reckoning. It's a card of rebirth and following your inner calling. It's a card of going through a new phase, awakening to something, making a final decision on something. It's the number 20, which reduces to 2, and 2 is about balancing polarities here. And with the Temperance card, it's about balance as well. It's the number 14, which reduces to 5, and 5s represent change and options. So you guys are definitely going through some sort of change spiritually, some sort of awakening. You guys are stepping into a more harmonious time, practicing patience, practicing moderation, being very sensible, finding purpose, finding meaning in life. Let's see what's going on, which is a great thing for August, right? See what's going on in career for Virgos. Okay, 7 of Swords, 4 of Wands. Let's get one more for career for Virgo. 10 of Wands. Wow. I feel like with career, with finances in general, some of you be careful with anybody stealing from you in the month of August. I know that sounds a little bit like devious or whatever, but the 7 of Swords is a card of deception. It's a card of betrayal or somebody trying to get away from something, or with something, I should say. So make sure you're locking up your house, your windows, make sure all your doors are locked before you go to bed. When you park your car, make sure that you're locking your car doors. Just be careful with theft overall. Because this has to do with career, I feel like maybe you are lying to yourself about how you feel about this job. 4 of Wands, 10 of Wands. This is something that's a burden to you. You feel like you have too many responsibilities. You're overworking, just carrying a lot of burdens, really. It is a number 10. I feel like you're going to realize this or come to some sort of ending. Some of you could be doing something for your career because of your family. I'm also getting that because of your community. Maybe you do something in work that has to do with community. Some of you guys could be in the business of like wedding planning, party planning, things like that. But I feel like either you're working way too hard for not enough money, or somebody's trying to maybe take what's yours. So just be careful for that in August. I'm going to pull one more card just to get a little clarifier. That's a C. That's a C. I'm not trying to scare you guys, but, these are my readings. Yeah, I mean, 4 of Cups, Ace of Swords. You guys are reevaluating something when it comes to your career. You feel kind of disconnected from what you're doing. You're really contemplating something here when it comes to career, but I do feel like you're going to gain some clarity here with the Ace of Swords. You're going to have some sort of breakthrough, and this is success and having a very sharp mind. So whatever it is that you're contemplating, you could be lying to yourself as well about your job with the 7 of Swords, but whatever it is, with the Ace of Swords at the end, clarifying all of this, you are leading the way. You're becoming like this alpha, like dominant energy here, very ambitious and just going for what you want in the month of August as far as finances. Let's look at love for Virgo for August. We have the Fool. A lot of people have gotten the Fool for the month of August. I guess it's just a time of like new beginnings for the collective. Wow, 3 major arcana. So definitely a lot of change when it comes to your love situation for August. The Fool's a card about a new beginning and possibilities. Death reverse has to do with fearing change. And then the Star has to do with not really having a lot of faith or feeling insecure in something. So hold on, let me see what I get from this. I feel like you guys want a new beginning with somebody. You want to trust in something. You want to leap into something with blind faith. You want to go on some sort of adventure and kind of like jump and go for it. But you guys are stopping yourselves from something. If you are dealing with something as far as your identity or your sexuality, it could have to do with that. But there's something here that you guys are resisting change, or you're fearing change, or you're holding on to something that's not allowing you to move forward, and it's causing some sort of stagnation here. And with the Star in reverse, there's just some sort of disconnection or insecurity when it comes to your love life, or you're feeling discouraged when it comes to love. Some of you could just be getting over heartbreak at this time, so you're not even interested in love, even though you want that new beginning. We got the 3 of Swords in reverse, which is recovering from something, moving on from something, or you will be. Let's clarify this 3 of Swords. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. You guys are still recovering from some sort of breakup, some sort of, you were dealing with somebody very immature, insecure, someone who disappointed you, someone who left you feeling kind of empty. What's this Fool here for? Why is the Fool here? Yeah, you want a new beginning, but right now you're just standing still. We got the Hangman in reverse. So you're just stalling here. There's just you don't want anything to do with love for the month of August, and I don't blame you. Yeah, 5 of Swords in reverse. Some of you are just holding on to like past resentment. You want to make amends. You want to forgive somebody here with the 5 of Swords, but with the 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, this is like you're still weighing your options. This decision is very difficult for you. Somebody hurt you. You're looking for a new beginning, but you're not in it right now. You're focused on yourself. Or the Fool card could be that, you left this person and now you're just going off on your own. Let's get you a final message from the Moonology Oracle deck. This is going to be your final advice for the month of August. A fiery climax approaches. It says this is a full moon in Aries card. So I'm going to read to you guys from the book what this means. Let us see this climax approaching. All right. It's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants, but you'll have to wait a little to see what's going to happen next. Sorry, guys, I hiccup when I do readings. It just is what it is. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little harsh or gone too fast or overstepped, then accept that on some level you've created this situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. It says being assertive is good, but don't roughshod over anyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. And it says don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue. So that is your advice for August, guys. Something is approaching. Maybe it is a new beginning. I don't know, but I do see you guys on some spiritual path right now, which is a great thing to see, Virgo. So hope you enjoyed. See you guys next month. Bye.